Hello, my name is Connie-Lynn Cossette, and I'm the author of the Out from Egypt series. In my latest book, Shadow of the Storm, a young Hebrew woman is living in the newness of freedom at the foot of Mount Sinai, among her people and the foreigners who went with them during the great exodus out of Egypt. Her journey in the wilderness is one of learning to let go of the past, allowing healing in her heart, and embracing the new identity she has been given, as well as the special calling Yahweh has on her life. Although the Hebrews had witnessed mighty miracles and experienced a rescue like no other, not very long into their trek in the wilderness, they began to doubt, to fear, to panic, and to rebel. Yahweh had given the Hebrews the unique privilege of being called his special people, and yet they were still holding on to their old identities as slaves and their false gods from Egypt, instead of living like the free and called out people that they were. With so much contention between the tribes and influence from the foreign contingent among them, this early period in the wilderness must have been confusing and most probably chaotic. Can you imagine such a multitude of people living in tents with little privacy, not much else to do but sit around and complain, wounded from their time in Egypt and dragging along messed up ideas and old traditions from the place they had lived their entire lives? What a recipe for disaster. Yet instead of tossing aside these rebellious, stiff-necked people, Yahweh graciously gives them mercy. He teaches them his ways through the Ten Commandments. He invites them to participate with him in building the tabernacle, where his glorious Shekinah presence will dwell among them. And he continues to build them into a nation that will be, in spite of their recurring sin, a light to the nations, and also the people from whom the future Messiah would come to rescue all of us. So come along with me over the next 5 days as we examine some of this time in the wilderness, when the Hebrews were learning more about the God that had rescued them, learning about their new identities as free people, and learning to come together in unity to build the foundations for a new, unique nation with Yahweh at their core. Perhaps as I have, you will see a parallel between your own struggles here in the wilderness of this world as we trudge toward the promised land. Let's examine our convoluted ideas about our identities, place our broken pieces and our wounded hearts before him, and learn to embrace who God created us